In this video session, we're going to learn about how to export your data in MS Access tables to an external environment. So we already know how to import data from Excel into MS Access tables. So we're going to go the reverse way in this, and we're going to export our data to Excel now. So the first thing you need to do while exporting your data that you need to go on to the external data tab over here, and then under the export menu, you need to select the desired location, the desired destination for your data. So let's try to export the paycheck data set to an Excel file. And the moment I click the Excel as the export destination, I'm presented with a menu which asks me that what is the name of the file that should be created for with the data that I'm trying to export from MS Access. So I give it a name called it should be located in C drive in the MS Access folder, and it should go by the name of paycheck.xlsx. And then the next option that I need to select is what is the file format that should be created for the exported file. So the ones which I have available to me are the Excel binary workbook or the default Excel workbook, or some legacy workbooks which were there for Excel 97 to 2003. So I go ahead with the simple one, the one which is prevalent in Excel 2013, and then I'm going to uh, also export data with formatting and layout. And I also want the destination file to be opened up after the export operation is complete. So let's click the OK button. So so there you go. So we have an Excel file which is going by the name of paycheck, and it has all the variables that are there in my MS Access data set named paycheck, and all of the values have been successfully copied from MS Access to Excel. So this is exactly what we wanted to achieve while exporting the file into Excel. So let's move forward and try to think in a different direction now. So what if we don't want the file to be exported in the form of an Excel file, and we want it to be exported in the form of a text file, that is a CSV format or a TXT format? Because there are certain other programs, say SAS or SQL Server, which have a great tendency for accepting CSV files. Those are the comma separated value files or the TXT files. So let's try to export this data set to an external text file now. So again, I'm presented with the typical scenario, which wherein I give the name of the exported text file, and I want to export data with the formatting and layout. I want to open the destination file after the export operation is complete, and if I want to, I can also select export only the selected records, but I'm not going to select this option because I want all of the values to come up. So hitting the OK button, it is going to ask me that what is the kind of encoding that I want to say that I want to use to save the file. Now, if you are good with computers, you must be knowing that the encoding is the process by which uh, uh, computers try to understand what are the characters that you have in your text file. So we are going to by default use the Windows default encoding, and when we'll click the OK button, so we will be presented up with an Excel file in which you will, as you can see, I have all the variables presented over here. They have been separated by forward slashes, by vertical slashes, and then in each and every row I have the values for these corresponding columns. Now if there is if you're using the software such as SAS or SQL Server, these kind of text files could be easily imported into the respective environment, and then the further processing could be made. Now, one natural question arises is that why should we which one should be chosen? Should we be chosen the TXT file, or should we choose the Excel as the export destination? Well, the reason is simple. So if I were to go on to the so if I were to go on to the respective C drive in the MS Access folder, the difference in sizes between these two files is quite apparent. You can see that the size for the TXT file is 5 KB, and for the paycheck it's 10 KB. And these are pretty small values, but when you try to extrapolate these values onto some big ones, say on the form of GBs, then saving a file in a TXT format is much more economical for your server. So the next export destination for us is PDF, and clicking on this is going to take us to a menu, and asks us what is the name of the file that I want to store as a PDF, and what is the location in which I want to store this as a PDF, and I want to open the file after publishing. So when I'll hit the publish button, it has now, so as you can see, it has now successfully converted my MS Access database into a PDF format, and you can see the variables listed over here, the values, and the variables which you don't see in the first page, they come up on the second page, because Access just didn't really had enough space to fit in all those variables. So this was all about how to export your MS Access tables in different output formats. Hope you enjoyed this session. Thank you for watching.